Hey everyone. Up first for our lightning talk is Sumaya Block.
Hi, I'm Sumaya, and this is my dad. Today I'm going to talk to you about Jewelbots. Jewelbots is a programmable friendship bracelet that's also smart, and it's aimed at girls in their preteens and teens. One of the two awesome things about Jewelbots is one, they're programmable, and two, they also have a friendship quality so that you can talk with other Jewelbots via Bluetooth. Next. So it's programmable. Jewelbots uses Arduino IDE, as I said before. So here's an image of an empty sketch. And Arduino IDE is a free service for developers, so they can program using C++, I believe, at least for Jewelbots, so that they can program devices. This is a picture of the first code that I ever wrote. And here I used LEDs to turn on lights and turn them off. So these are the four components in your program. You have your LEDs, your timers, your buzzers, and your buttons. So the LEDs are the colored lights. The timers, you can put a timer in between your code. The buzzers, the Jewelbot is a haptic device, and so the Jewelbot can buzz. And then there's a button. So you could write it so that instead of turning on your code, turning on the Jewelbot to do your code, you actually turn on the button. So how can you use these components? There is a Pomodoro timer. This is a code I wrote. And as you can see, I pointed to some of the components that I was talking about earlier that are in my code. And here's a video, actually. So a Pomodoro timer I use to focus in my homework and really for anything. So this is a shortened version of it, but a Pomodoro timer is like, it goes for 30 minutes on the Jewelbot, and it flashes green every 30 seconds. And then when the timer's up, I know, okay, so I can go take a break. And then I go back and do more homework. I love Jewelbots because it's really just a great way to learn about code when you're a beginner, such as myself. But then you also, as you advance, you can write more complicated code with the Jewelbot. I also love it because it just has a really great community. So what I'm saying by this is Jewelbots has a community forums. When you buy a Jewelbot, you're not just buying a Jewelbot. You're becoming a part of this community of young girls and others who are beginning to learn to code or know how to code. And it's really awesome because I've actually got to make friends. Sarah, who's the CEO, she had a Google Hangouts, and we all got to program a game together. I also love it because I get to code with my dad. So my dad really taught me about Jewelbots, and what we like to do is we learn about it, and then we write some code here, and then we wear it. This is us at the Dr. Holiday convention in Seattle, and so we wore our Jewelbots, which were flashing blue and white colors, because that's the theme of the show. So where should you go now that you know all this awesome stuff about Jewelbots? As I was talking, there's the community forums where you can post code, share code, meet some friends, show videos of your Jewelbot, and it's really a fun experience, and I just love it. And then along with that, there's also a zine that you can use, and it has like a bunch of they do interviews, talk about the Jewelbot, cool things going on in Steam, and this is, you probably can't see it, but this is what the zine looks like, which is really great. There's also my blog, Bits of Code and Imagination, where I write about my experiences learning code, write tutorials, and write just about code and also writing. This is the learning blog where I learned how to code Jewelbots, so that's also a really great source. I hope that with what you've learned today, you will tell others about Jewelbots, maybe even get one yourself, and really just #code like a girl.